What's up, guys, and welcome to Backlog Sunday. Last Sunday I was talking about some PS4 games, or I was showing you guys some PS4 games that I want to go back and replay again, and some I just don't have time to play right now, but I want to make time eventually. Today I'm going to show you guys some PS3 games, specifically RPGs. I have a couple of games that I've tried that I more than likely will not go back and play again, and a few that I haven't tried that I would love to try, and I am going to try these games out. And the thing is, with like RPGs, they take a lot of time to play. Like, for example, you can sit down with an RPG, and you could play it for 100+ hours, and just like maybe get halfway through the game. RPGs are one of those types of games that you need to like really sit down and commit to, because they take forever to play. And these are the kind of games that make it to my backlog, because I can't like sit down and actually play a game for hundreds of hours. In the back of my head I'm thinking, man, I could be doing something else. You know, I could be playing another game, or I could be whatever. You know, they take a while. So I have two games that I actually put a little bit of time into, and I didn't get very far because I kind of lost interest, and there's a good reason why. They're huge. For example, I start playing an RPG. If it's something that like I really love, like Skyrim, I'll play it, and I'll sit there and I'll play it, and I've done it for months. But something like what I'm fixing to show you, I had a hard time getting into it, and I couldn't like just sit there and actually play the game and continue playing the game, and I'll explain why in a minute. I'm going to start off with two games that I have tried that, like I said, I'm probably never ever going to play again. Let's start with this one, Final Fantasy 13. I can say that I honestly gave this game a fair chance. I played it for a good 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours anyways, and I felt like I was getting nowhere, and there's a reason behind that. You see, I actually heard from a buddy of mine. He doesn't like really collect video games anymore. That's where I got most of this stuff. But he was telling me that in Japan, when Final Fantasy 13 released, they found it like in the bargain bin the next day. And the reason for that is you have to actually play 20+ hours into the game before it actually starts getting interesting. And to be honest with you, as much as I love Final Fantasy, and there are people out there that actually that played through Final Fantasy 13 and loved it, this is one of those games that I didn't love. I did not love. I can't imagine sitting there for 20 hours and playing this game before it actually starts getting good. I couldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe not start playing this again. More than likely no. But yeah, Final Fantasy 13, I thought I was gonna love it, but you know what, it just wasn't for me. Another game that I got from my brother, he gave it to me. I want to say it was a Christmas present or something. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was a Christmas present. Thanks, dude. Uh, White Knight Chronicles. Another RPG that it actually looks pretty good. But here's the thing with this game right here. I started it, and I think if I can remember this right, they start you off in a city, and you have to do all these what do you want to say, like tasks or something before you can actually like get into the game. The city's so huge. It's so huge. I spent like an hour in there, an hour, just trying to find my way around the city to complete tasks before the game even started. I was like, man, I can't. Another one. This game has to be. It has to be like 400 plus hours. It has to be. It has to be. I haven't looked it up, but it has to be. The thing I love about PlayStation 3 games is they still give you manuals. And I mean, I was looking through this manual here, and this is just like the commands for like the controller. I know it's gonna be hard to see, so I'll get it to focus. And it's like so much to learn just to play a game. That's the thing with RPGs. Let me just say this real quick. RPGs, they're not like the easiest games to play. They're some of the games, or some of the RPGs that are out there, they have a huge learning curve, and it takes a while for you to learn them. And I just wanted to play a game, man. I just wanted to sit there and play a game and have fun. I didn't want to sit there to micromanage equipment, inventory, and items and spells. I just wanted to play a game, and White Knight Chronicles is one of those games like Final Fantasy 13 that probably is never going to get played again. Never. I mean, I might go back and just like pop it in, just like revisit, just to see if back then I was missing out on something. But yeah, more than likely White Knight Chronicles is never going to get played. And that's a lot with like my RPGs. I love collecting RPGs because they're like the greatest stories ever told. It's like playing a novel. But again, how long does it take you to read a novel? Well, think about that and add hundreds of hours into playing a game like that. It just, I mean, they're beautiful. The stories are great, but if the game isn't made well, or if it's not like represented right, and it just takes a long time to get into, to me, it's just, I don't want to say a waste of time. It kind of is a waste of time, but as much as I love RPGs, I would rather collect them because, for one, the artwork on the games is freaking beautiful. So, yeah, I'll still buy RPGs, even though I don't have time to play them. Just knowing that I have wonderful, beautiful stories in my collection just makes me feel nice. Now I'm going to talk about some RPGs that I own that I actually do want to start playing, or at least try them out, you know. Like I said, I can't spend hours playing games like this, but I do want to at least try them out. And funny enough, I want to play Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. I don't know how good this game is. Like I said, I've never played it, but I want to play it. I bought this at a GameStop. And again, look at this. I mean, oh man, that's what I mean about like RPGs or physical games in general. They're awesome looking. Look at the content that's in here. You got the disc, and you got a manual, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful to look at. I actually heard a lot of, well, you know what? I muffed up on that. This isn't actually a manual. I just pulled this out for the first time ever, right here in front of you guys. This is just like a piece of paper, but still, you don't really get that anymore in games, and I appreciate this piece of paper. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Final Fantasy 13. Lightning Returns. There's another one I don't have. Shit. I can't remember the name of it, but I need to find it and pick it up because anything's better than this. That's for damn sure. And I do want to give this game a chance. I might play it for a couple of hours. And you never know. I might end up loving it and I might play it all the way through. Who knows? But yeah. Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns is one of those games that I do want to play because I heard a lot of good stuff about it. And I'm going to have a chance to do all this. And I'll explain to you how I'm going to do all this at the end of the video. One of the earlier RPGs that came out when the PlayStation 3 was released was a game that I recently picked up. I think it was last year that I've been wanting to play. I've been wanting to play this game. I've been wanting to own this game since like I said, since the PS3 was released. And it's Folklore. This is one of those RPGs that I was like looking at reviews or looking up, and it looked like a really interesting game. It's kind of weird. The story is kind of strange, but this is the kind of shit that I like because I don't know. It fascinates me. It really does. And again, man, the artwork on the disc, and I shit you not, this really does come with a manual. And this is what I miss about video games these days. Like, manuals, man. We gotta put manuals back in video games. I mean, like, the artwork is really cool. Let me see if I can find some cool stuff. Ah, yes. Got the folks. I don't know what this game is about, but it's got the folks. And it also has maps and stuff. And then you got your characters. Stuff like that. Look at that. Is it focused on there? Yeah. Yeah. I need to try this game out, and I'm going to try this game out. It's one of those games I've been wanting to play for a long time. I've had it for about a year, and I never bothered putting it in. But I'm going to this weekend. And I hope I have fun with it. I'm one of those games that I've been wanting since, again, the PS3 came out. And I finally pick it up, and it's like a year later, and I haven't even played it yet because all these awesome games are coming out, and just no time at all. I got this game from a buddy of mine for like $5. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it, and it's called, I think I'm saying this right, I'm not too sure, El Shade? I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but he told me that it was a really pretty game. It's kind of weird to one guy to another guy, well, try this game out. It's really pretty. So I was like, all right. I don't know. I don't know if I should have put this in. I don't know if I should have put this in this category because I don't know if it's an RPG or if it's an action RPG. But I do know that this game is really pretty. Again, man, manuals. You gotta put manuals back in cases, people, or game developers. This really doesn't have no artwork. It just shows you, like, basic, your controls and stuff you could do. Yeah, I guess you can call this an RPG. Now that I'm looking at it, ground break, counterattack, unarmed attack, normal guard. I don't know. Action RPG, I don't know. I've never played it, but I'm going to. And I got two more games that I recently, well, I won't say recently, but I bought them a year ago. I'm going to show you that I am definitely going to be playing tomorrow. The last two games that I want to talk about, I'm going to just show you guys this because I'm kind of excited about playing these, is Time and Eternity and Atelier Rorona. Yes, Atelier Rorona. That's how you say it, I think. What can I say about these two games that I've never played? Jack shit. But what I have heard, or what I've seen, they're both beautifully, visually, or did I say that right? No. Visually beautiful games. These games look so awesome, man. I can't wait to try them out. As a matter of fact, I haven't even opened this game yet. It's still sealed. I am gonna play it. As you can see me scratching at it. I'm gonna actually open this game for you guys. Because, I mean, PlayStation 3 artwork on their discs are awesome, and I'm gonna see what this game looks like. I wanna see what this disc looks like. Disc. And I wanna check out the manual because, of course, PlayStation 3 still packs manuals in their games. Had this game for over a year, and guess what? I just opened it for you guys, so hit that like button or that subscribe button. There's something I gotta do first before I show you the game. It smells beautiful. Look at this. Look at that artwork. That shit is bad ass. Look at this book. It's got like a thick book. Book. I said book, not butt. It's only thing is it's black and white. But that's fine, man. I mean, look. At least got a manual. I don't know. This looks like a cool RPG. Here's I'm not showing like gameplay footage on here now. I will later on. I mean, not on this video, but I will later on. Future videos. But here's like some of the. It looks. See if I can focus that in. It almost looks like. It looks like you're playing like an anime, an actual anime. And this is one of the games that I'm actually going to sit down and play. Your characters. If I can focus, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Some of your characters you have in the game. So yeah, Time and Eternity is one. Oh yeah, it's like some artwork in the back, or some gameplay footage in the back of this case. Looks pretty good. Like I said, it's like it looks like you're playing like a god dang anime, which is awesome. And again, another one that's like that. Atelier Rorona. Man, this is the thing, man. God dang. That's why I love collecting RPGs, because they look beautiful. Look at this one. Another game with awesome artwork in it. This one, I've heard. Gotta love those manuals. This one I heard, again, this is in freaking black and white, but that's alright, because the artwork is beautiful. I heard that this one was like more, as far as like RPGs go, this is like one of the more easier ones, because they're like, it's almost made for like a child to play. Kind of like what the hell was the name of that Final Fantasy game? I used to rent it back in the day. Mystic Quest on the SNES. I don't have Mystic Quest. I wish I did, but I don't. That was like a simple RPG. That's the kind of RPG that I like. Something I can sit down and play and get through as fast as I can, but still enjoy the story, still enjoy the gameplay, still enjoy the fun. So anyways, if anybody has like Mystic Quest on the SNES and it's just collecting dust, send it to me. Let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I'll give you my address and you can send it to me. But yeah, Atelier Rorona and Time and Eternity, two games that I'm definitely going to play tomorrow. Now, here's the thing. I don't make these videos on Sunday. Right now, it's actually Friday night while I'm shooting this. Shooting. I said shooting, not shitting. I'm actually shooting this video on Friday night. And here's why I can pick up these 2 games and play them tomorrow, which is Saturday. Okay, so Saturdays in the morning, I go play disc golf. And I play disc golf. We go out there. I try to get out there like around 9 o'clock, 9:30. We start at 10. We don't get done till 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I come home, and then I relax, shower. Then we usually go to church on Saturdays. But I was looking at the weather, and we're expecting snow tomorrow. We're expecting snow tomorrow, and it's like a mix of like rain and snow, which is perfect. Those are the days I love, just chilling out and playing video games. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Even though to you guys tomorrow's Monday, to me it's Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting down. I'm gonna give these games a chance, and I'm actually gonna sit there and play them for hours upon hours tomorrow, because I don't have nothing to do but laundry. I will do the laundry tomorrow, and I will play these games. And I think that depends. It just depends on the weather, you know. If it's too cold, if the weather's nasty outside, I may or may not make it to church tomorrow, which sucks. But I'd rather just, stay in and not take my son out, because he's been sick. He has a bad cough, so I just keep him inside, especially on days like that. So yeah, super cold tomorrow, snowing, raining, whatever. RPGs, gotta love it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.